Language is one of the most often used cognitive domains. In our day-to-day lives, our ability to communicate and our ability to understand how others communicate to us, that's all the domain of language. Language has three major components to it. The first component is how language is received. This is called comprehension. The second component has to do with how language is processed. This is us coming up with how we're going to respond, what we're going to say, really our ability to begin formulation. And then the third component is expression, how we express ourselves, either verbally or with the written language. If someone's talking to you, for example, that sound goes in through your ear, hits the drum, and goes to your temporal lobe, where the meaning of the words gets processed. If you have a problem here, let's say you had a stroke and it affected your temporal lobe, you will have an issue with comprehension. If you have trouble understanding what people are telling you, you could have a receptive aphasia, or the technical term is Wernicke's aphasia. You could have trouble repeating things back to people, and that's a damage along the arcuate fasciculus. Or you could have trouble expressing yourself. This is word-finding difficulties, verbal fluency, the fluidity with which you speak. If it's very severe, it could be called expressive aphasia. Again, your ability to express. When you notice that you can't find your words, when your verbal fluency, as we call it, is affected, or you trip up over your words, this is an area of language that can be easily optimized. There are ways to improve the connections in that whole network and that whole system to have language be a smooth and fluid process. This form of cognitive optimization is what we specialize at RBI. If you found this interesting and you want to learn more, visit us at rbiclinic.com.